Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Arknights Prelude to Dawn episode number 5 reaction. Alright, the previous episode we went to the Lungmen territory and we met a few characters. The first character we met was Jen, and then we meet Mr. Wei, I think that was his name. They're kind of like the leaders of the Lungmen. And we also met Kelshi being like an operator from Rose Island, a medic, uh, you know, who knew the doctor from the from before, and she was having like a negotiation with them, and the doctor arrived, Amia arrived, and everyone talked to the lungmen, the leaders, the Wei and Chen, and in the end, we came to a negotiation. They said that you guys will help us and will allow you to stay here and take care of your own business, which is find out if there's any reunion members here. And yeah, so yeah, we're allowed here for the time being. And later on, we meet a girl called Misha who is running away from a few people. And yeah, we Amia was like, we're going to help her. We also meet a few other characters, which is Franca and Liscarm. They are kind of like operators from a different organization. I think Blacksteel or something like that it was called, who help out Rhode Island operatives. They're like mercenaries. They're basically that. And later on, we find Misha out and reassure Misha that yeah, no one's going to hurt you. Everything will be fine. And yeah, and Chen calls them and tells them to bring Misha back to them. Either way, that's how it went. So, and oh, in the end, we see like few people are keeping an eye on them. I thought that was Crown Slayer. It looks like Crown Slayer. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see. Anyways, episode number 5. Let's get started. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh wait, this is exercise, isn't it? Yeah, exercise in Texas. That's Texas behind her, isn't it? All right. I don't remember exactly who they are. All right. Hmm. Well. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, the fact is that she she trusted Amia, but the fact that Amia is talking to Jen, I don't think she's happy about that because I, I was talking about this in the previous video where I was like, we don't exactly know what the Lungmen are planning to do with them. Chen has told to bring Misha back to her, but we don't know what exactly their plans are. So the fact that Misha trusted Amia and Amia is just going to hand her over to Chen without knowing what she's planning, I was like, oh, maybe this is going to kind of be a negative impression on Misha because Misha did trust Amia, but then if this happens, so yeah, I don't know what to feel about that. Let's see. Okay, let's see. There you go. She's not trusting her. She's like, yeah, like like I said. Oh God. Hmm. I don't think they'll allow that, will they? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Oh, there they are. As far as I can remember, she is also kind of like like she knows the exits. There you go. She knows the Rhodes Island people. Are they also like a group of mercenary group or something? Penguin Logistics. Yeah, I remember. Oh God. Ah. Hmm. Oh God. Damn. Oh boy. Right. Hmm. All right. Yeah. So there's two groups. Obviously, Jen is wanting Misha back as well, and the reunion. Hmm. Oh, what? Oh, Franca. Where did she? West Texas. Hmm. Oh, more people. Yeah. Sewers? Maybe Sewers? I don't know. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Oh boy. These are all the people trying to get. Hmm. Yeah, she cannot walk. XCI. Extra. Oh. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's like a. Okay, why are we in a building? Oh, there you go. There's Texas. Yep. What the? Probably reunion. Yeah. Why bring them here? Hmm. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, and that's why even Chen is like, oh, bring Misha back. Bring them over here. Whoa! What the? Oh my god. Oh, great. Oh no, is this a crown slayer? Yeah, it's her. Okay. Oh, she knows her. Oh, is this the person she was trying to find? Didn't she ask the doctor about someone? Okay, is this a. I'm not exactly sure. Who is this? Or maybe this is a different person. I thought this is the crowns, or is it someone else? Alright, what? Oh god. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Alright, we're in the roof now, so. Oh, that's exercise. Oh, like that we're going to go. Like the roofs have like ramps on top. Yeah, there's a ramp. Oh, that ramp doesn't even go completely out. Wow. Um, I don't think Misha can jump. Her leg is. All right. In no way is Misha doing that. Her leg is. What? Okay, how? Someone needs to chug Misha over there. Jim. Okay. Oh my god. Well, she can jump, can she? Oh yeah, I guess not. Okay, never mind. Hmm. Oh. Oh no, she is. Well, she cannot walk, so. What the? Oh wait, she doesn't know? Yeah. Because of different goals and ideals. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Wait, then. Yeah. A week? Whoa, that's very, very. That's. Oh, is that by her leg? Oh, it's crystallizing. Yeah. Oh, I thought she just got hurt, but no, she has. No, is this the medication? I still don't think they're gonna allow that. But let's see. Alright, I have no idea what happens from here onwards because I've played the game up until this part as far as I can remember. Okay. Oh no, someone's just waiting on the other side. What the? Oh, the ordinary people are. Yeah, they're trying to influence them, and yeah, we cannot just go out there. Great. Oh boy. Mm. Yeah, she's again going to go off. Like we saw this before as well, in Doberman said this that okay, I'll talk about it later. Oh my god, they're actually fighting. What the hell? Oh god. Okay. Mm, yeah, it's their home. Oh boy. Mm. Yeah, that's true. I guess they're like, makes it feel like they're. Yeah, because Rhodosilent, they're still in the process of finding a cure. Yeah, like it's a gradual process. Like we cannot just give them a solution. We are like, oh, we are trying to work on a solution. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Okay, there you go. So yeah, we're bringing her back to what's her name, Chen. We still don't actually know what her plan is. Like now, it's at this point it's pretty obvious that the people who were trying to get her before, those thugs, they are probably not like. This is one thing I was thinking. I was like, oh, are they people hired by Chen to get her back? Probably not. They're probably people hired by the reunion. So yeah, there's like two groups. Reunion is trying to get hands on her. So is the Lungmen. But the reason why they're trying to get trying to get Misha, we still don't know. There must be something, some kind of a big reason. Why particularly her? Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, this episode. We begin with two new characters, introduction to them, Exisai and Texas. And I do remember them because obviously these were characters in the game. So I did know them. And like I said, I've played the game up until the mid portion of this episode. You know, when they were taking Misha back to Chen. Like up until that part, I played the game. Here onwards, I have no clue what's going to happen. So everything will be new from here onwards. However, I do know the characters. You know, like I said, I played the game, so I know about most of the characters. Uh, and even if I don't remember their name, I'll probably recognize them when they come. But either way, yeah, this is up until this episode. I have played the game. After this, I have no clue. Anyways, so yeah, XSI and Texas. Now they, as far as I could gather, they're also part of another organization, the Penguin Logistics. Now, this one thing that I am not exactly sure. Are they like another like mercenary group or so? Not mercenary group, I would say like another organization like the Black Steel. I think that was what they were called. The organization that um, Liscarm and Franca are under. Like, are they like similar to that, like Penguin Logistics? I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully, maybe they'll answer that question later on. But yeah, they're part of the Penguin Logistics. So I am quite curious as to what's up with exercise. Like I said in the previous video, that you can see how every character here has like some kind of a feature from like an animal. You know, like Amia is I think a donkey. People call her Bunny, but I don't think that's bunny ears. That's donkey ears. And not only that, like so many other like I think Franca is like fox, and Liscom is, I'm not exactly sure what she is. Is she like a dragon or something? She has horns and stuff. So what's up with Exusai? She has like a halo on her head with some wings. She's like an angel or something. Like interesting. Anyways, so here we see Amiya taking talking to Chen, and Chen is like, oh, bring Misha to this point and then we'll talk. And like this is something that I was like saying in the previous video. I was like, Amiya told Misha that, oh, don't worry, trust me. Misha trusted her. And then after Misha sees that, oh, she's talking to Chen, she'll obviously kind of distrust her and she'll be like, oh, you lied to me. You said that you're not going to but according to Amiya's like, no, we are taking you to Chen because we want to ask her so that she gives us the opportunity to take you to Rhodes Island and take care of you. So that's Amiya's goal. While Misha's like, no, I don't trust you because you didn't say that to me. You lied to me. While at the same time, well, what Franca says is like, how long will you be running? Like eventually you'll get caught. So I think this is the best option, which is true. Like instead of just running away and getting caught either way by the reunion or Chen, it's better to go with Amiya to her at least, because there would be a chance that Rhodes Island can negotiate something. But yeah, it is a messy situation. Like she's being like hunted down by, not hunted down I would say, but Jen is trying to find her. So is Reunion. So she trusted Amiya, but then Amiya's like calling Jen, so obviously I can understand why she became mistrustful of her. I mean, at that moment. But no, Amiya's like, no, we're taking you so that everything is okay by the end of it. We will take you under our custody. So either way, while they're having this conversation, Exercise comes down, and yeah, so Amiya knew about her, so I'm guessing they probably like had connections to them as well, the Penguin Logistics. Yeah, so Exercise like, oh, there's reunion members everywhere here. Like we need to like take precautions while moving from one place to another. So come with me, and I'm going to show you a good way to kind of like dodge them. So they start moving, and later on they kind of run across a few reunion members, and they start fighting. Amiya, like Amiya and Liscarm, they start attacking them. There's like a arts, like caster within their ranks, the reunion members. So Doctor and like Misha, they were kind of like hanging back, while like a short battle kind of ensued. In the end, Franca kind of, I don't know how Franca exactly did that. She kind of went behind them and like like just caught them off guard and defeated them. But either way, like you can see that Misha is struggling. She's like almost falling over. Doctor kind of like supports her, and yeah. All right. So after that, Exercise is like, oh, like I have something to do. I think she like sends them like a coordinate. Yeah, I know, a secret way out. The enemies won't even suspect. So she gives them the coordinate and the way, and she's like, oh, you just follow this. You follow the map, and we'll meet again. And she moves away, and yeah, you can see that Misha is trusting them a little bit, because obviously she did say that they actually protected her from these people. And the fact that, like, here's the thing, she was kind of worried about the fact that maybe like Amiya's group are actually lying, and maybe they're working for the reunion or something, because like, makes sense. She's being chased by a lot of groups. First of all, Chen is chasing her, and the Lungmen are chasing her. Not only that, another random group, which is obviously reunion, she doesn't know that it's a reunion. Another random group is chasing her. So she was afraid. So seeing how Amiya tried, like not only Amiya but everyone protected her from that, probably broke her suspicion that, oh yeah, they're not working together with them. So seeing that, she probably got a little bit more faith in Amiya, and she was like, yeah, she's probably telling the truth. She does have good intentions in her mind. So she and yeah, and obviously the doctor helping her out, she probably gained a little bit more faith, and that's why she said thank you. And yeah, we then moved into like a building, and inside the building, Texas is waiting, and there's a few people who had just fallen down there. So who Texas took care of. So Texas is like, all right, like let's go. And while they were like going to move away from that room, a smoke grenade comes in, and in comes the reunion members with. Now, okay, here's the thing: is this the Crown Slayer? I genuinely am not sure. You know, I'm okay. I'm sure I'll get my answer, but there is a chance this is the Crown Slayer, because I remember the Crown Slayer asking the doctor about someone. She was like, oh, you know where that person is. And doctor was like, what are you saying? I have amnesia. I don't know anything. And I think it was the first or the second episode. So here we see her coming and calling Misha by her name. So it might be that case. Like this might just be the case that this is. Or wait a minute. Or is this. I genuinely am not sure who this is. This might be the Crown Slayer or maybe someone else. Anyways, I'll wait. I'm sure I'll get my answer in the upcoming few episodes. But either way, whoever this person is, she is like like she knows Misha, and Misha obviously is like doesn't know who she's like. Who are you? Makes sense. Obviously, she's wearing a mask. so you cannot see her face. So Misha wasn't able to recognize her. She probably knows her, but unless and until she shows her face, obviously she doesn't have any way of recognizing. Um, yeah, like when she calls her Misha, uh, I think she kind of says something like, she looks at her, yeah, and she says that voice. So there you go. She does know her. She can recognize her voice, but obviously she's wearing a gas mask, so she cannot see her face, so she doesn't know. Either way, Texas comes in and starts attacking, and like everyone else comes, protects them, and yeah, takes them out of the room, while that person is just standing there, couldn't do anything. So they move to the roof, and we see Exercise just waiting there. And Exercise is like, oh, perfect timing, guys. Here you go. This is your new route. And new route is just jumping from one roof to or top to another. And there's like a little ramp up there. And obviously, like no other choice. The people are coming from, like from the back, so they have to jump here. So one by one, everyone starts jumping. Amiya's like, Doctor, you and everyone else go ahead. I'll stop the people from, I'll stall them. And the union members comes in. Amiya attacks them, stalls them for a moment. And Misha cannot walk properly, so she grabs Misha and she also jumps. And on the other side, they reach. And I was like, wait, like, I'm pretty sure they can also jump. So what are we going to do about that? But yeah, Exercise comes in and just shoots the ramp off. So I guess that works. you know. So there you go. They cannot move any further than that. So after that, they kind of shake them off and move, like it's like going through like an alleyway towards the rendezvous point with Jen. And yeah, Misha's getting sick and more sick. So I was actually I thought that she probably got hurt in her leg or something. That's why she's like limping. She has like a bandage. Turns out her oripathy is kind of worsening. So obviously we all know what oripathy is. Oripathy is basically when like your body starts crystallizing, and up until when the body crystallizes and it breaks, I think it like releases some spores or like some particles which can infect others. So before that, obviously there's no chance of infection, and there's no risk in having contact with someone who has oripathy. But obviously, people are still scared, say. So even when there's no risk of infection, people are scared of interacting with the infected. But now obviously at this point, you can see that Misha's leg has started crystallizing little by little. So, and it's worsening. So Amiya's like, oh, she brings out like a vaccine or whatever, and puts it on her, and she's like, oh, you'll be fine, for now at least, but for proper medication we need to actually take you and get you treated. That was I guess like a medication that's probably going to reduce the pain and symptoms, kind of like a painkiller, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it kind of helped out Misha a little bit. And so I'm guessing this is the thing. So this is not only Misha, but every character, most of the character here have this problem, they're infected. So everyone who's infected, I'm pretty sure, Amiya is also infected. This part of her hand, you can see it has crystallized. So I'm guessing that's why she kind of carries those those medications, just in case if they get higher symptoms, they probably push one in to alleviate the pain. And yeah, Amiya used that on Misha. So Misha's like, now obviously Misha is trusting Amiya a lot because they've helped her, helped them a lot. And yeah, oh, before that, Misha and Amiya has like a little conversation. Okay, here's the unusual thing. We know that this person from the reunion, that girl with the gas mask on, she knows Misha. And obviously, if someone knows someone, the other person also automatically knows that person, So Misha also probably knows her. But the fact is that Misha doesn't know anything about the reunion. That's kind of a little bit unusual, isn't it? Because the person who knows Misha, she is part of the reunion. But Misha knows that person, but Misha doesn't know anything about the reunion. So this I can say something is that as far as I could understand from this is that probably when Misha and this person knew each other, this person was not a part of reunion. So she probably wasn't a part of reunion, and they probably got estranged, like Misha and this girl. And within that time, when they were not in contact with each other, this person got in contact with reunion and became a member. And now she is trying to find Misha out, and that is why Misha knows nothing about the reunion, even though this person is part of the reunion now. That's what I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense. Like she's part of the reunion, so why does if Misha knows her, then why doesn't Misha know anything about the reunion? Because this person literally works in reunion. So yeah, that would be my guess. Like when they knew each other, she wasn't a part of reunion. When they got separated, she started working in the reunion, probably to get more information and to find Misha out. Something like that, I would guess. But that's just a guess. It's a speculation. I'm not exactly sure if that's how it went, but yeah, we can see here that Misha knows nothing about the reunion. She's like, who are those people? And Anya says that, oh, they're the reunion. And okay, you know what? Let me read this part. I want to ask you something. Anya says, like, what is it? What is the reunion? All right. So Anya says there are also a group of infected. So Misha's confused. Misha's like, two groups of infected are fighting each other. Why? Yeah. So Anya says that because the paths we chose are different. True. As she says, reunion claims that they're creating a place that the infected can call home. But that also means that they'll kill all non-infected and any who opposes their ideals. Alright. So, but the Rhodos Island is seeking a way for the infected and the non-infected to coexist. And obviously that's why they're fighting against each other. So yeah, and since they have different ideas, different ways of walking the path, they are in conflict. And Misha also talks about how she was scared in the whole Chernobog situation. All she could do was run. Yeah. And Anya says this was Union who attacked Chernobog. And yeah, and then after that, the pain started, and after that she got the medication, and yeah, all that happened. Either way, we're back on track, walking towards the destination, and we come across a little place where a few people are fighting amongst each other, the reunion people and the people who the reunion have kind of gathered towards their cause. Well, a few people who are opposing them, they're fighting amongst each other, and they're just beating them up. Obviously, we've seen before that Anya tries to help every person. And I remember Doberman saying this, before. Doberman was like, later in the future, even if something like this happens, where, we have a goal and something unjust is happening, you should always focus on the goal. Do not, go and help them. Because that happened in Chernobyl, with that lady and her daughter, where they were supposed to do something, but Amir was like, no, I need to help them. And that's what they did. That's why they needed more, we kind of got distracted over there. So Doberman said that, and we can see obviously this is Amia. She, this is her personality. She, in this situation as well, we had a goal, and Exercise said that, oh, we can easily kind of bypass them and go in an opposite, in a different direction. But since this is Amia, obviously Amia's like thinking what to do, and Misha's like, go ahead, I'll be fine here. So Amia's like, all right, and Amia and everyone else comes out, fights them, and yeah, kind of knocks out all the reunion members. And Amia says, tells one of the people here that, oh, you should run away from here. But this unfortunate fact here is that what he says is true, that this is their home, where they're supposed to go. This is their house, this is their home. Where will they go? It's impossible. And obviously Amia realized, Amia's like, I'm sorry. Anyways, later on we see Exercise and Texas talking. Exercise is not happy about the way Reunion does things. Obviously, she's like, "What the hell are these people even saying?" Like they claim that they're going to make a world, you know, for like a peaceful world where Reunion members infected could live happily, but in this way, yeah, and why are people even following them? And even though the Rhodos Island says the same thing, they don't follow us. Why them? Now, this is a very interesting thing. Franca kind of explains to them, and yeah, it is true. Like, what's happening here is like we have the Reunion and we have the Rhodos Island. Reunion is like, oh, like we are going to, like what they say is like that they're literally just they're like, yeah, we're going to just kill every non-infected member, and that's how we're going to live peacefully. Now, obviously, what they're doing here is completely wrong, but the fact is that they're actually doing what they're saying, and they're actually showing everyone that, oh, this is how we're going to do stuff. The result is clear. However, for the Rhodos Island are like, no, we're making a drug which is going to cure everyone for this, and then we'll live happily ever after. It's something in the future. Obviously, because of that, we cannot really show like an existing result to them, and that's why obviously for the Rhodos Island, what they're saying is something that they are going to do. It's still not complete. We're going to do, while the Union are doing actually showing them what they're doing. So there will be most of the people who are sick and tired of how everyone just bullies the infected and how discrimination, all that happens. A lot of people, they're going to get attracted towards the Union and their violent methods, because in this point you cannot blame them, because yeah, the ordinary people who are kind of getting lured into the Union's claims and their their things, you cannot blame these ordinary people, because like I said, every day is a battle for them. Like people come and harass them, discriminate against them, like so many things happen. And instead of going towards Rhodos Island, who is just telling them that, oh, you know what, everything will be fine, we are working on a solution. Instead of going towards them, where whatever they're saying is in the future, they're going towards a Union where they are actually showing that, oh, this is how we're going to do stuff. Obviously, it's more violent and it's more what can I say, like not peaceful, but they're showing it. And that's why, like I said, they're the ordinary people who are sick and tired of everyday life. They're going towards the Union, which provide them a violent but a solution, a viable solution. It's a violent solution, but it is a solution. So that's why they're doing that, and it makes sense, because unfortunately, Rhodos Island, at this point, like if we could do something like, oh, like we already made the drug and we show that to everyone that, oh, this is the drug, this can cure oropathy, I'm sure everyone will come towards us, because definitely people don't want to fight, especially ordinary people, they just want to live their life in peace. So if we were able to show something proper, like a drug or something, a lot of people will come towards our aid. However, the fact is that we are still working on it. So a lot of people are actually going towards the Union. And that's true. I can understand. And like I said, it doesn't mean the ordinary people who are joining the Union, they are bad people. No, they aren't. Most of them, at least. Most of them are just sick and tired of their everyday struggle and their everyday being a battlefield. So they're taking the easy way out, and you cannot blame them for that, because every day is like a literal battle for them. And okay, here's it. Union makes it feel like all the infected's dreams can actually come true. Yeah, and they're showing them as well. If they can look away from the harsh reality for even a moment and be saved from it, there you go. It doesn't matter if it's all a fantasy. The harsher the reality, the more they want to something to hold on to. But Rhodos Island will never lie about being able to do something they cannot. The infected are trapped in their fantasies. There's no way they'd believe a little bunny girl who can flatter them or tell them lies. Yeah, that is also true, like obviously the reunion will be like showing them fantasies. Instead of the harsh truth, people always will go towards fantasy. And Rhodos Island tells the harsh truth. They're like, you know what? Yeah, we are struggling, but we are working on something. Unfortunately, at this point, we cannot give you like a proper result for it, but we're working towards it. That's the harsh reality. However, the reunion are selling them fantasy. So obviously, people will go towards that fantasy instead of accepting the hard truth, which is more painful. They will always go towards like these fantasies, and yeah, that's also true. That's also another reason. Yeah, and then Misha comes and Misha says like, oh no, like like I trust you, and this is the thing, like even though I said that yeah, most people will go towards the reunion because of their like their claims and their things, while Rhodos Island is not able to say they can give something proper. They're telling the harsh truth. There will definitely be a few genuine people who comes towards Rhodos Island's aid. There will be those few genuine people who actually are not lured in by fantasy, but they know, like, that the truth is harsh and still decide to follow us. They will be those genuine allies that we get. That's the thing. People who are lured in by fantasy, they're just that. You know, the extent that they can go to like up towards like their whatever they're going to do, it'll be up until a certain extent, because they're easily lured in by fantasy. They'll also be easy to give up. However, the few people that we Rhodes Island will get will be those genuine people who are not afraid of harsh reality and who will fight till the end. That's the thing. So we might have a small group of people who will come to our aid, but they will be genuine people. Like like quality versus quantity, that type of thing. Rhodes Island will have quality, while Union will have quantity. That's basically it. And yeah, there you go. In the end, we were able to get Misha's trust, and that's where it ended. So yeah, that was episode number 5. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys. I plan on making a few more videos. Like I'm not exactly sure when. Before the not before not next week, but before that I'll be back with a few more episodes, because there's a few episodes I kind of missed, and before spring 2023 anime start, I plan on completing Arknights. So this is episode 5, 3 more episodes left, I think 6, 7, 8, yeah. So within this 1 week or 1 or 2 weeks, I plan on completing these 3 episodes. So another episode will come very soon, before the 1 week mark. So within these few days, another episode will probably be uploaded. I'm not exactly sure when, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.